Hello and welcome back to Neat Me Debt Free. My name is Hannah and this is my space to talk about my family's finances. Today's video will be a quick wrap up and final update for our February 2021 budget. So let's go ahead and jump right in. If you've been around, you know that I do the bulk of our money moves at the top of the month. So there's not really that much left to go over. I did have a final payday before the reset, so we do have that to bring in and account for, and there was a little bit of frivolous spending that occurred, so we'll account for that as well. So we're going to go ahead and scroll down. I did get paid on the 25th, and I got $654.97. The Verizon bill, we actually, because I've been working out of the house again, and my husband's been going into his classroom a little bit, we went over on our data plan. Also, my phone's been kind of weird, so yeah. So hold on, I gotta look and see what it went up. It wasn't much, but it was kind of, my bad. Okay, 115.90. Kids allowances was only $10. Yeah. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the difference in. Oops, I want to type this. Allowances. 21. And this will change this. Amazon. I bought some stuff on Amazon. Came out to $80.61. I kind of blew, we know that I blew the eating out budget and the grocery budget. So my Amazon spending I usually put into household. We went over on some organizational things that I wanted to get, that I have been wanting to get, and I finally just was like, I'm going to get it. Also, negative months. I had projected I was going to put $1,000, but with some of my spending and stuff, didn't quite hit it. So I did move $500 of it. I do want to insert here. Target, I bought some things as well. None of that was budgeted. And this, $74.87. Okay. And then, let me see. $34.07. Okay, that is right. Plus $215.63. Okay. So, taking that difference, that is where we are at. Oops. So we are at 215.63. So that was the leftover for the month. And so I've all the differences from what's budgeted and what is left over, I transfer over to our high yield savings account. And the way that I kind of do with these like extra funds, because I like round numbers in my savings accounts, I let it sit in our core savings bucket. So Ally lets you divide your account into what they call buckets, and you can allocate funds for specific things. And so I let things kind of sit in our core bucket, which is kind of like the main part of the account. And once it hits like $100 or like $500 increments, depending on which account I want to move it into, I will then add it to a different bucket once it hits a round number. And so besides that $270.70, I can show you over here. I sold kinetic sand on Facebook, and I sold a snow jacket on Poshmark, and so I made $17 there, and so that money also got transferred into that Ally bucket account. And so you can see where like just here and there these dollars add up and can contribute to some other things. So there's some criticism about, do a couple dollars add up here and there? They do. I mean, look, for 1 month, all these little dollars here and there have added up for us. And I had mentioned that, I'm not really trying to sell too much right now. I'm just trying to declutter for the move. So even making $17 to me is a-okay. But yeah, so that's just our quick update and wrap up for February, our zero-based budget. I've already started buying things for the new house, and I'm not going to put it on the February budget because even though I charged it on our credit card this month, I don't know, I feel like with COVID things have messed up my credit card transactions, but like they take days to show up on my card for me to be able to pay them off. So I think what I'm going to do is once they show up in March, I'm going to just put them as part of the March budget, even though I technically charged them here in February. They're not showing up and I can't pay them off. So I have no choice but to make it part of our March budget. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.